You may call him crazy, but you will not meet many men out there that are as tough-willed and persistent as this one. This is St. Louis, Missouri, 1954. An ambitious, middle-aged businessman, Ray Kroc moves from store to store, tirelessly trying to sell his steel milkshake mixers, but getting turned down each time. Don't write him off just yet, though, because this man will just not give up. This desperate and struggling tradesman will rise to become one of the most successful businessmen in the world. He will continue to self-motivate himself and drives around the city, hoping for that one special order. This decision will eventually pay off in the most unexpected manner. After yet another failed attempt to secure a client, he places a call over to his office in Chicago, Illinois. His call is received by an American businesswoman, June, who is also his secretary. She reads out a few of his messages and informs him that he has an order for 6 of his steel milkshake mixers from a restaurant in San Bernardino. The ordered quantity sounds like a great but shocking request. Excited, he places a call over to his potential buyers immediately. The order is, to his further confusion, increased to 8 steel milkshake mixers. It heightens his curiosity, wanting to know who would want to prepare 40 milkshakes at a time. Ray, eager to find out what is going on, instantly pulls out a map, traces the address of the restaurant, and begins a long drive to San Bernardino, California. He arrives at the location, and his eyes are greeted by a shocking sight. Ray notices a large crowd queuing in front of a fast food restaurant to get their meals, a strange phenomenon in the early 1950s, the first of its kind. Further driven by fascination and curiosity, he decides to join the queue and have a taste for himself. He buys a burger and can't believe that he got it in just 30 seconds. Ray is still munching on his hamburger when another middle-aged man approaches him and greets him. He looks up at the man and says that this might be the best hamburger he has ever had in his life. The middle-aged man then proceeds to introduce himself as Mac McDonald's, co-owner of the fast food restaurant. Thanks to Ray's smart and dynamic mind, he instantly sees an opportunity. He introduces himself, and Mac recognizes him as the milkshake vendor. When Mac asks him for his reason for being in California, he lies about it and says that he had come down for a meeting. Mac then decides to give him an extensive tour of their operations. Ray is stunned by the speed and efficiency leading to the preparation of the McDonald's hamburgers. He meets Mac's brother, Dick, and offers to take both of them out to dinner, adding that McDonald's was the most remarkable restaurant he had seen in all of his years in the food service industry, and stating that he wanted to hear their story. Both brothers accept his invitation. At dinner, the McDonald brothers narrate the story about the rise of McDonald's hamburger stand in San Bernardino. They reveal some of their business secrets to Ray, narrating how they designed the fast service and high-quality food pattern that would then become an overnight success. Ray sees the great potential that McDonald's possesses and is lost in thoughts all night. Early the next morning, Ray is waiting for the McDonald brothers to arrive. They soon drive in and are shocked to see Ray waiting for them. Ray wants the brothers to franchise the company. He reveals that he had come all the way to California specifically for them, unlike what he had earlier told Mac. However, Dick tells him that they had already tried to franchise the company and adds that it is difficult to ensure quality standards from afar, which forced them to dismiss the thought. They had already built 5 branches in different cities, but decided to stop. The McDonald brothers could not afford to watch their precious creations become mismanaged. Mac says that it is better to have one great restaurant than 50 mediocre ones. Ray really wants them to franchise the company, but the brothers stand firm in their decision. The trio are still caught up in an argument when Ray spots a painting on the wall of a McDonald's restaurant with a unique design, the Golden Arches. The brothers claim to have built the Phoenix McDonald's branch with the design, and Ray Kroc decides to go see for himself. Ray drives quickly to the Phoenix branch, and he is blown away by the Golden Arches design. He doesn't care what it will cost him. He just wants to be a part of McDonald's. He returns to his home in Arlington that the bank had called regarding his unpaid loan, letting her know of the secret mortgage. Ray angrily storms into the bank to confront the banker, who reminds him that he is 3 months behind on his payment. Ray decides to visit Raleigh and Joan's franchise, and he narrates his ordeal to the duo, along with his quality problems. Joan seems to have a solution. She proposes that they use a powdered milkshake that tasted just like the real milkshake in a bid to save cost. She offers Ray a sample to taste, and Ray is highly impressed and accepts the proposal. However, there is one more mountain left to climb. His contract demands that he inform the McDonald's brothers before any changes are made, and when Ray does, he is refused again. Ray is getting frustrated. He pays another visit to the bank and requests another loan, but is turned down. However, a young man named Harry Sonnenburn overhears their conversation, and he tells Ray that if he is not taking money hand over fist, then something is terribly wrong. Ray allows Harry to have a look at his business ledger, and after a critical look, Harry discovers the reason for his financial problems. He advises Ray to go into real estate and buy the land where McDonald's franchises are built and lease the lands to the franchise owners. This will guarantee control over the franchises and also over Mac and Dick. Ray takes Harry's advice and gets backing from several investors. He changes his company's name to Franchise Realty Corporation. Dick soon calls, but Ray claims that the company is not under McDonald's and is not bound by their previously signed contract. Ray also goes ahead to approve the powdered milkshake proposed by Joan. Ray seems to be acting on his own will at this point. Dick calls again